Toyota Supra previewed by GR Supra Racing Concept. Supra goes racing, Gazoo unveils concept track car that teases production model. Toyota reintroduced the Supra name for the 2020 model year as a collaboration with BMW. The 5th-gen Supra shares its platform and available powertrains with the BMW Z4 convertible and sees significant updates for 2021, only its second year on the market. Positioned as the big sibling to the Toyota 86 Coupe, the Supra competes against sports cars including the Porsche 718 Cayman, BMW M2, Mazda MX-5 Miata RF, Ford Mustang GT, and Chevrolet Camaro SS. What held the 2020 Supra back in our Car of the Year and Best Drivers Car competitions was its lack of stability over uneven pavement. It required constant corrections for unpredictable body movements at the rear end and failed to inspire confidence the way great sports cars do. Evidently, Toyota heard our criticism. The 2021 Supra is a more planted, more stable, more satisfying sports car to drive thanks to revised chassis tuning for this year. It now drives well enough to deserve the amount of attention it draws and the way it inspires folks to reach for their camera phones. The sonorous inline-6 model also gets a healthy power and performance boost, and the new Supra 4-cylinder offers a lighter, more direct driving experience at a more affordable price point. That said, the Supra 2.0 lacks the charm of the 6-cylinder engine's pops and crackles, and it doesn't ride as smoothly. It also lost one comparison test against the Mustang EcoBoost and another to the Civic Type R. Not everyone will love the Supra's design, it's a little busy. Also, even though all models now include the larger infotainment screen, the system is clearly a last-gen version of BMW's iDrive. Both Supras ride a little stiffer than we'd like, but not so much to detract from the driving experience. Our 2020 long-termer makes for a great road tripper. The Supra is an exciting modern sports car and, for 2021, it's even more worthy of the hype. The 2020 Supra's base 6.5-inch infotainment display has been discontinued for 2021, all models are now fitted with the 8.8-inch touchscreen. A new safety and technology package adds integrated navigation, 12-speaker JBL premium audio, and wireless Apple CarPlay support, along with the aforementioned driver assist features. It ain't the actual production spec Toyota Supra, but if you squint a bit and use your imagination to remove some of the racing bits like the huge rear wing and all the intake scallops, there you have it. It's been 15 years since a Supra last graced a Toyota showroom floor, and the GR Supra Racing concept unveiled at the Geneva Motor Show is the closest indication of the next iteration, which will arrive in dealerships early next year. In this instance, GR stands for Gazoo Racing, Toyota's racing and go-fast parts operation. It's a pet project of Akio Toyoda himself, so you know this car means business. The concept's composite hood, front and rear bumpers, front splitter and rear diffuser, side skirts, door mirror housings, and rear wing likely will be replaced with aluminum or other lightweight materials in the production version. But you can expect those composites to be available through the aftermarket. Toyota supplied dimensions for the concept wheelbase 97.2 inches, length 180.1 inches, width 80.6 inches, height 48.4 inches, but those are for a race spec car, so comparing that to a future production model isn't a good idea. But it's in the exterior design where we get the best clues. It's actually pretty close to the FT1 concept seen at the 2014 Detroit Auto Show. Has it really been 4 years since they showed that? Indeed it has. Up front, the FT1's F1 styled hawk nose and double air inlets have been replaced by a 3-inlet setup. But the squint headlights remain. Going around the side, the giant scoop at the B-pillar is now more of a hint. The gaping rear ducts seem relatively intact, as is the swoopy, peaked rear deck. The interior is set up for racing, which is cool, but there is nothing to be gleaned from it regarding the production Supra. The Supra first arrived on the scene in 1978 as a more powerful A40 trim level to the Celica. but it gained its own nameplate with the A60 in 1981, then evolved into the A70 in 1986 and A80 in 1993. Given the huge 90 splashed on the door panel of this concept, it's pretty clear the new version is codenamed A90. However, whereas past Supras were developed internally by Toyota, this version shared R&D with BMW for its next Z4. And although Toyota gave few details about the Supra, sources say the cars will share many underpinnings, including powertrain and suspension setups.